Current USCIS processing times of I-130 applications for 2025. If you're planning to bring your family to the United States, understanding the I-130 petition process is essential. The Form I-130, Petition for Alien Relative, is a first step in helping a relative immigrate to the U.S., and in 2025, processing times continue to play a critical role in planning and expectations. Whether you're sponsoring a spouse, parent, or sibling, this video will break down the latest USCIS timelines, what influences delays, and what you can do to stay informed throughout the process. All field offices. As of 2025, USCIS continues to experience extended processing times for Form I-130, Petition for Alien Relative, which can significantly impact families hoping to reunite in the United States. These delays vary depending on the petitioner's immigration status, U.S. citizen or permanent resident, and the relationship to beneficiary. According to the latest USCIS data across all field offices, U.S. citizens filing for siblings face one of the longest wait times, with 80% of cases being processed within 112 months, and some stretching up to 178.5 months, nearly 15 years. U.S. citizens sponsoring married sons or daughters can expect their cases to be processed within 101 months for 80% of applicants, while the maximum timeline reported is 146.5 months. For lawful permanent residents, green card holders, filing for their unmarried sons or daughters over the age of 21, processing can take up to 99.5 months for most cases, with a worst-case scenario reaching a staggering 281.5 months, more than 23 years. U.S. citizens petitioning for their unmarried sons or daughters over 21 are seeing cases resolved in 128 months for 80% of applicants, with a shorter 100% timeline of 132.5 months, indicating a tighter range in outcomes, but still significant delays. For those filing for immediate relatives, timelines are comparatively shorter, but still substantial. U.S. citizens petitioning for a spouse, parent, or child under 21 typically see approval in 62.5 months, with the upper end of the range at 82 months. Meanwhile, permanent residents filing for a spouse or minor child experience wait times of 85.5 months for 80% of cases, extending up to 108.5 months in some instances. All service centers. The processing times for Form I-130, Petition for Alien Relative, continue to fluctuate in 2025 as USCIS navigates a growing caseload. The time it takes to process a petition varies depending on the petitioner's status, U.S. citizen or permanent resident, and the relationship with the beneficiary. Here's an overview of the current processing times for different case types. U.S. citizens filing for a brother or sister face the longest wait times. While 80% of these cases are processed within an estimated time frame, 100% of cases reach completion in 159 months, or roughly 13 years. This is one of the most significant delays for family-based immigration. U.S. citizens petitioning for a married son or daughter can expect processing times to range significantly. The full processing period for 100% of cases is estimated to take 139 months, just under 12 years. These delays reflect the preference category's backlog. Permanent residents filing for unmarried sons or daughters aged 21 or older are likely to see their petitions processed in a much shorter period, with a processing time for 100% of cases reaching 61.5 months, approximately 5 years. This is a more manageable time frame compared to those seeking sponsorship for siblings or married children. U.S. citizens filing for unmarried sons or daughters aged 21 or older face relatively shorter processing times, with a full processing period for 100% of cases estimated at 109 months, about 9 years. This still represents a lengthy delay, but is notably less than for other categories like siblings. When it comes to U.S. citizens filing for a spouse, parent, or child under 21, the wait time is significantly shorter. 80% of these petitions are processed in 16.5 months, with a full processing period extending up to 24.5 months. This category is considered priority for USCIS due to the close family relationships involved. Permanent residents filing for a spouse or child under 21 also see relatively shorter delays. The full processing time for these petitions reaches 39 months, around 3 years, reflecting a faster track for immediate family members. National Benefits Center, NBC. As of 2025, USCIS processing times for Form I-130, petition for alien relative, continue to fluctuate based on petitioner's status, U.S. citizen or permanent resident, and the type of family relationship. These timelines are crucial for families hoping to reunite, as they can affect the overall immigration journey. Below is a breakdown of the current processing times for various I-130 case types. U.S. citizens filing for a brother or sister experience a relatively moderate wait time. For 80% of these cases, processing is completed within 56.5 months, or just under 5 years. However, 100% of these cases reach completion within 61 months, reflecting the significant wait for sibling-based petitions. U.S. citizens filing for a married son or daughter have a slightly longer wait time. 80% of these petitions are processed within 61 months, while the maximum processing time for all cases extends to 82 months. This category is subject to considerable demand and can experience delays as a result. Permanent residents filing for unmarried sons or daughters aged 21 or older face relatively shorter processing times. For 80% of cases, USCIS processes these petitions within 53 months, with all cases completed within 56.5 months, making it one of the quicker categories for family-based immigration. Similarly, U.S. citizens filing for unmarried sons or daughters aged 21 or older experience comparable processing times. The 80% completion time frame is 54 months, while 100% of cases are resolved within 56.5 months. This consistency in processing times provides some predictability for applicants. U.S. citizens filing for a spouse, parent, or child under 21 see shorter processing times. For the majority of these cases, 80% are completed within 49 months and 100% within 58.5 months, demonstrating a quicker path to family reunification. Finally, permanent residents filing for a spouse or child under 21 experience a processing window of 54.5 months for 80% of cases, with all petitions completed within 57.5 months. These timelines highlight the continued demand and backlog for family-based immigration cases, with some categories experiencing shorter delays than others. It's important for applicants to stay updated on their case status and consider legal advice to navigate potential challenges effectively. As we move through 2025, staying updated on I-130 processing times can make a huge difference in your immigration journey. Remember, these timelines can vary by service center and case type, so it's important to regularly check USCIS updates and consult an immigration expert if needed. That is all today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Current USCIS processing times of I-130 applications for 2025. As of 2025, USCIS continues to experience extended processing times for Form I-130 petition for aligned relative, causing significant delays for families seeking to reunite in the United States. These delays vary depending on the petitioner, immigration status, U.S. citizens or permanent resident, and the nature of the family relationship. For U.S. citizens, petition for a sibling face the longest delays, with 80% of cases processed within 112 months, in some stretching up to nearly 15 years. U.S. citizens petitioning for married sons or daughters can expect wait times of about 101 months for 80% of cases, with some cases taking up to 12 years. Lawful permanent residents filing for unmarried children over 21 experience even longer delays, with the processing times reaching up to 23 years for some applicants. Immediate relative petition, such as those for a spouse, parent, or child under 21, are prioritized and processed more quickly. U.S. citizens can expect approval in approximately 62.5 months, with the longest wait time extending to 82 months. Permanent residents filing for a spouse or minor child face slightly longer delays, with 80% of cases processed in 85.5 months, extending to 108.5 months in some cases. At USCIS service centers, the processing times for a sibling petition are particularly lengthy, with 80% processed within 159 months, about 13 years. For US citizens, married son or daughter, petition take around 139 months to process for 100% of cases. However, permanent residents filing for unmarried children over 21 can expect processing time of approximately 61.5 months, about 5 years, making it a quicker category compared to other. Immediate relative petition for US citizens generally take 16.5 to 24.5 months. 80 National Benefit Center Sibling petition are processed within 56.5 months for 80% of cases, while petition for unmarried children over 21 take about 54 to 56.5 months. US citizens potentially for spouses or children under 21 typically see processing within 49 to 58.5 months. And permanent residents file for spouses and minor children in around 54.5 to 57.5 months. These delays reflect the ongoing backlog and demand for family-based immigration, requiring applicants to stay informed and seek legal advice to navigate potential challenges.